Hi, guys. This is Just with your third quarter yearly reading for July, August of this month. And we're going to look also into September for love, life, home, career, and business. So, for those of you who feel that this resonates with you and you would like to look at the fourth and final quarter for October, November, December, click the link in the description box below. Check it out. Let me know how you like it. I will be back with the general reads the top of September. So, I hope that you guys are enjoying your summer. I hope everyone's staying safe. And again, let me know how you like the reading. Otherwise, check me back in September. Take care, guys. Hi, Taurus. Okay, so this is your third quarter. And I'm sorry, I'm not telling you guys the months, but let me be clear. First quarter is January, February, March. Second quarter is April, May, June. Third quarter, now that we're on, is July, August, and September, okay, of 2020. Just want to be clear. So now, the theme, obviously, is losing someone, letting go of someone and moving on in spite of it, right? It could be, it could do with family. It could do with a past situation that you thought was supposed to go to distance. It could do with family members, a family where you call home, okay, what you know your home to be. There's a challenge, once again, this particular quarter to overcome a loss. It may be three people that you're really missing, Taurus. You're going to miss someone, or it's not even, I don't think it's something. It could be something for some of you, but you're going to miss someone. You're going to miss something. I'm not going to say bad, but it's going to always be there. It's like gnawing at you. It's like something that you just kind of can't, a scratch you can't itch, a relief you can't really get because it's always looming on you. So you have that. And I feel like you're leaving you're kind of settling in third quarter, right? You're getting settled in. So some of you took a leap, you jumped into this new life of yours. And now it's like, okay, I'm settled in. I've done that. I've gotten over that part of my life. Not to say it's completely gotten over, but the second quarter was like a whirlwind, right? And a lot of major events were culminating and happening for you. This is more of the calm after the storm. I'll say that it's the calm after the storm, and you find yourself a little bit more thinking back to a place where it's like, okay, some of you have to go back to the way things were. You may worked in a different field. Now you have to kind of go back to work doing a job that you would normally do. Be very conscious. I would say be very conscious with your finances third quarter, because you may find that some of you could lose a job. They may be downsizing. If you did lose a job, you may then be able to find a job. For some of you, it can go either way. But with the loss comes a new opportunity. For some of you, it may take 3 weeks, 3 months before you can find something again. So I would be, very conscious, since you're hearing this on the side of 2019. I would be very conservative. Or, again, as this Ace of Pentacles is suggesting, save up for a monsoon, not a rainy day. Save up for a tsunami. I'm not saying it's going to be that dramatic, but just save up. When you see, when you guys, because your money is looking really good first quarter, second quarter looks amazing, but just prepare for any of the unexpected, because things can happen. Now, if you have partnership, you work with a business partner to some extent, something may end there. Some of you may be going out doing your own thing, like you worked with a team, or you worked with a group, or you worked with another individual. That may be closing, and it's like, okay, now I'm going to start doing some of this myself. I've got my feet wet. I know how it works. I know how it goes. Now I'm going to do it on my own. So some of you are going to step out. Some of you may also put behind any fears and put yourself out there, right? Start to do more contractual work. So you may go from working in 9 to 5, or doing something traditional, and saying, no, I'm actually going to contract myself out, so that it gives me more time and opportunity to do what I want to do, or whatever this thing is that you started off 2020 doing when it comes to career matters and finance, or even entrepreneurship. You want to mix it up. You want to switch it up. You want to change it. You're not interested in doing it that way anymore. And although you may have liked it, you loved it at some point, You got a lot out of it. You came to the conclusion that it's best that you do it on your own, right? Now, if it's another person that you're working with, like I said, with business, their attitude or something about an aggressive behavior may have been a little bit too much for you. They may be a little bit, I don't even get nitpicking. I just get straight out arguing, fighting, and confrontation. You may find happening for you guys the third quarter, and it may be constant. Like you have to get someone, put someone in their place, and they're relentless, they're coming after you, and then it can culminate to where, I don't want to say it gets completely out of control, but it can be the battle of words between you and another person. And it's like, I really care about you, but I'm starting to realize that only one person can be on this podium. Only one person can be right. Only one person. So there is like, someone's had enough. Someone's had enough of the on again, off again, in and out, back and forth. Things are good today. It's not so great tomorrow. And you don't really know where you stand. So if there is that energy at the workplace or in your business or partnership, I do see you leaving that out and starting anew. I also see some of you just ending a way of doing business or working with a particular company, because it, again, may not be very organized and structured. You may feel like, what, I know I can make more money, or I can yield more with my time. You're ending that and you're moving forward. Now there's always, and I see that there's this dichotomy of you moving forward nonetheless, but still always holding back throughout the year and going back to reflect. So a very reflective year, as I mentioned in the beginning of your reading, of trying to decide, did I make the right decision? Did I not? Was that the right thing to do? Was it not? So there is this energy of still contemplating. As we look in the fourth house of your home, there's still this energy of you being more stable in the house. So third quarter looks better for you when it comes to home life and feeling more stable. Some of you may start to work from home. You may start taking on more projects, more opportunities, more campaigns, that sort of thing. If you do a home-based business, or now you're juggling working in the field and also working at home. So you're making pretty good, decent income if you're working from home, coming up with good ideas, but still trying to decide what you're going to do when it comes to home life. Some of you could also be deciding that you're doing renovations, decorating a home, and if you're spending too much when it comes to home matters, you will cut it. There's something about, okay, I'm doing checks and balances. This is not adding up. That's it. If someone's spending too much time on the name of their doing construction on your home, you're gonna stop it. You're going to have the talk to say, hey, this is when I'm supposed to be done. This is when you guys are supposed to be done. This is when I want it done. And so I feel that with these decisions, the mental state of you guys in the third quarter, and I have to tell you, I didn't tell you guys starting off this as I did the other signs, we're going to have Mars in Aries. Okay, which is going to be in your 12th house, hidden enemies. So people that you're not even expecting to kind of show their ass will do that. And I think it starts in August or September. Don't quote me on the months, but I believe it's as early as August or September, going all the way into November 16th. That I do know. So look at the dates just to prepare yourself. And like I said, Mars will be in Aries retrograde. So a lot of people will be just out of control, right? Especially fire signs to some extent. All signs, actually. So I do see this, challenge here that some of you could be dealing with, but I also see festivities and having something to celebrate and feeling really good about a situation, in spite of the fact that, okay, now playtime is over. I got to put in a lot of work. And you may have another 2 years of heavy, diligent work of mastering something. Some of you, you may have already put in 2 years, and now it's like, well, where do I go with this? What exactly am I going to do with this? And some of you may, if you're a writer, you may have writer's block. There's a bit of a block of not knowing exactly going into the fourth quarter of where you're taking all of the work that you're putting in, where you want to go, what's going to happen after this. And so you find yourself kind of in that conundrum. You get clear about home life, as far as like the overall energy. You change something about work and career. You start something completely new. Again, you are more confident and comfortable with setting out and putting yourself out there independent. So something that perhaps was a big challenge for you and you felt more comfortable with a group or a team or a partner, now you feel more confident to do it all on your own. There will be people that you're not expecting, or a situation that you're not really expecting to go from 0 to 10 really quickly. And you're very much still coming from a place of love and admiration and compassion for a particular person or situation, but you know that you have to move on, right? And there is a struggle in that leaving and moving on without a care, without apology. Um, and so there will be that hanging in the balance of still having to make that heavy decision in the in the quarter of three, okay, in the third quarter. And there's a lot of, if you're putting in work, you will have a lot of work. Some of you could be dealing with a liar, just have to put that out there. Someone that's not being very honest with you, who could be a female energy. It could be, again, mentally manipulative and very dishonest, and someone that flip flops a lot. And this may be the person that you say, okay, I don't know about this person so much. You may need a minute. You may need to take a beat to see exactly where you stand with this person. Now, let's look at love. Because for some of you, when it comes to love, wow, what a difference a few months make, right? Because you singles, it happened just that quick. There can be a fight, an argument that just becomes too much. Someone may do something that triggers something in you that makes you feel like, you know what, I'm doing it on my own. I'm not going to be, you're not going to talk to me that way. You're not going to treat me that way. It's just, again, the communication third quarter is going to be very challenging, guys. As you can see all over, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Ace of Swords. So where you get clear is in your home sector, but amongst other areas of life, there is this mental communication and energy that seems to be kind of conflicting, and it doesn't matter how you approach it. You can approach it in the most compassionate way. You kind of can't control others, and that is that I believe it's some of that Mars and Aries that's going on here, but it could be anything. That being said, like I said, in your singles position, I feel like yeah, you have feelings for this person, and yeah, you care for them, but you may feel like it's a hopeless thing that's going on here. It's just too much drama. It's too much going on, too much drama. Again, one fight may have been very problematic, and Tauruses are not someone who is going to tolerate too much, but tolerate everything. Tauruses are the type of people that I've found. Your tolerance for bullshit is very low, but your tolerance is also very high. If that makes any sense. And if you're a real Taurus, you know what I'm talking about. Your tolerance is very low, but at the same time, your tolerance is very high. So we'll see in the fourth quarter if this person redeems themselves and try to make amends. I feel like some of you may feel like, you know what, I'll just enjoy the rest of what's going on in my life in spite of this problem, this fight, this issue I'm having with this person. I'll get back into my work. I'll do, what I know myself to do, which is make money, which is secure myself, which is to move on with my life. But singles, I see there is, like I said, some fight, some argument that you feel like someone might be trying to push your back up against your wall or pressure you, and you're about tired of it. You're kind of tired of it. And you may just feel like, where I thought we were going, not so much. Okay. You're not really sure about it. This one fight or fallout, which I don't feel like it's just a one-off thing, especially unless you're completely single. You just started to get to know someone came in, they presented themselves at first to be great, then they said something completely off the wall or did something so crazy, and you're like, I'm definitely not going to deal with that. But if it's more of a familiar individual towards singles, you may feel like this has been going on, little red flags here, little things that you've kind of like just allowed. But the third quarter may be that time where it's like, okay, the straw that broke the camel's back, and it's like, okay, I'm not sure about this, because although I do feel like, someone's going to leave your life, and there's a lot of stress, pressure, you're carrying a lot of burden with the situation. It's just very burdensome, or someone feels like, you could be a burden, vice versa. And that kind of splits the two of you away. I feel like a part of you isn't 100% gone, and neither are they. So we'll see in the fourth quarter. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle, um, you may just feel like you are having a really good time going out and being about. You may find social life to be a bit challenging at this time. You may find that you're best at work. And it could be a couple of suitors who are vying for your attention and you just really can't put your finger on one. Um, I don't know which one, but I know whoever's giving you drama and talking crazy and reckless, their ass is going to be off the list. I can tell you that. It's not going to be too much tolerance for that. Especially they just came on the scene. I don't know. But those of you who are Taurus couples, well, yes, there's absolutely could be a fight, an argument, some issue. Your mate may travel or may go at a distance. Something about career may change that kind of pulls the two of you apart. And that's only in terms of the physical, because the two of you are very much still together. If there will be issues, challenge in your relationship, Tauruses, I feel like you guys definitely come to a resolve. It's not over. It's that type of thing where it's like, yeah, we've settled it. Yeah, but I gotta work. I got things to do. I'm very busy. But we've gotten on the other side of the situation. And it may not be you and your mate. It may be something at work. It could be with business. It could be with this family situation. It could be with a lot of other things in your life where you're confiding in your mate, who's definitely, as I said, your rock, the person that holds you down, the person that's going to make it all right. Right. And so you guys are good. The couple Tauruses, you're good, you're great. You have someone who just knows what to do all the time to make everything all right. And if there is, like I said, a hiccup along the way in this 3 month period, the third quarter, July, August, September, you guys will get on the other side of it. There still may be unresolved things that no one is completely being honest about. Like whatever this fallout was, things were said or done that really has put a little crack in the foundation, just a small one. I don't think it's anything major, but very small. But true communication, which I don't feel whoever this is that's holding back communication is ready to kind of open up about. It's kind of what I see. So that's your third quarter. Let's look at your fourth and final quarter, Taurus. So there you have it. I hope that you guys found this to be helpful and it resonated with most of you. And leave me a message. Let me know how you liked it. Now, again, if you're interested in the final quarter, and that's October, November, December, click that link in the description box below for the remainder of the year when it comes to love, life, home, family, career, and business. Absolutely. I love doing the yearly. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I hope you like it too. So with that, guys, again, I'll see you at the top of September. Take care. Be well. Be safe.